different
Away from my camera. Bye-bye, Cassie Brown. This is life. No. Pepper me.
They are adding extra 3 more.
Oh my goodness.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now. Put me in the booth. I'm talking about dark room perfume. Go, go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up.
My vlog, please. It's a please. I was being served a query later. Oh my god. Oh my god.
They are adding extra 3 months.
These are the black sheets of KBMS. One is missing.
What do you mean? My skin is black anyways.
You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you and
I just collected my final clearance. Means I'm free to go.
come on, you did. Better yet with your friends and them. I really wanna know you all. I really wanna show you off. Fuck that.
It's a beautiful morning here in KBMS. I'm chilling with one of the COP members.
Ex-copper.
Oh yeah, call me that.
She wanna go and party. She wanna go and party.
Good morning. Today is CDS meeting and I'll be handing over. I'm the CDS PRO, so I'm going to be handing over to somebody. I'm going to be like an election today. This is me. And it's changing my outfit. This is Emma.
She wanna go and party. Nigga don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga that ain't good game home is sorry. They say conversation rule a nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it.
Hello. Confidence, I've been trying your number, texting you. What's been happening?
I'm so grateful to you for your support, for your help, for everything you helped us achieve. Thank you very much for everything you did for us. We love
you.
We are living the CDS.
In the rain, with dedication and selflessness, Nigeria's ours. Back from CDS meeting. So I want to rest by 1 or 2 o'clock. I'll be heading back to school to work. I have a few logos to make and plus the design I'm working on. So this week has really been fast. When did I even enter Ebonyi State? And I mean, I'm like 1 week to my POP. I'm very grateful to God. I mean, in a short space of 1 year, I have done a lot for myself. I've been able to train myself, discipline myself, saved a lot of money too, and I've been able to start something. That's to say, I utilized my time well. I think so. We were being sent a message about like a program called Jack. The annoying part about this whole matter today is that the bike man I called to pick me by 9:30, his phone is switched off. So I have to like walk in this village for 30 minutes again. And I walked this. I've been walking. I've really lost weight, and it's pissing me off. I haven't really had time want to show you guys like what the environment looks like. So this is a view. I'm going to go and stand over there so that you can see the building fully. I hope I don't step on it. Yeah, so this is the Coppers Lodge. Yep. We hang our clothes. This is where the girls stay. Before we used to stay here with the guys. Yeah, but we were dispersed back to our space. So this is where the guys stay. For now, there's just only one guy. That's where we fetch our water. This is... I don't know what's always happening here, but look at what is always happening. Like when they fall, it always affects the floor, and then you have to sweep it. And then some people, they always make their fire there. People that can't afford gas. Good morning, or how do they say it in Igbo land? Ebola changes. What's happening to my palm? Okay, I've been awake since like 7 o'clock, but I went back to bed. When I was coming back, my mom gave me these drugs that makes me sleep, and it's to add weight. I've not been taking it, but I just discovered the drugs in my bag, and I said, let me start taking it. I just woke up to eat and I want to go back and sleep. By 12 o'clock, I'm going back to school. Hi guys, so I am in school now and I am still working on a certificate for membership for CDS, and then also working on like 10 for ESCOs, and so far so good. I'm done with the 50 and I'm entering the ESCOs. I think it's like 10, so I can't wait to be done with this. So this is the book that where all the names are, and I am done. I started yesterday around 5 o'clock and I am done. Best in multitasking, best in being fast at what she does. Somebody told like Andrea. Yeah, it's okay. I was doing introduction. So this is Summer. This is Light. She's leaving me. This is Comfort and Andrea. Leave me alone, mommy. Good morning. Today is Monday, maybe 20th or so. This is probably my last day of school or something.
I'm going to have person who carry bearing gun for their head like this. They go sleep back. Hey, yeah.
See, the bread is like this, stick. It's not slice.
Hi! So finally, Anne gets to come and eat the food that she wants to eat here. Listen, I beg, give me power bank.
Never.
What I do, you know?
Bring your phone, come if you want connect.
Wow, and then
My phone don't
always
low.
off these days. I
Oh,
don't like
man,
how
see, I swear, I can wake up this one.
I will suspect you.
And I didn't even power my phone yesterday night.
Yeah, I
I
My
made that
power bank.
mistake.
Only my power bank I charge.
Even if we should not test you, it's the cause.
Listen, are you not feeling hot?
I'm feeling hot now. What can I do?
What kind of...
I'm going to carry some.
No, me, power bank.
For real.
It's for
It's
real.
not for real, it's for fake. Never. Are you saying she's singing nonsense?
But she sings nonsense now.
Don't say that what they gave outside though.
Which song will she sing where we know it again?
Yeah, one of our first songs.
Is it Askamaya?
Askamaya, I hate that song.
I hate this song.
Askamaya, which song you dey even listen to yourself? Askamaya. No go play
It's not be Oscar. Now say they sing the song.
Honestly, even
Yeah, sing the
when
song.
she
No,
went
not
through
there, not
this weight
there.
loss journey, I thought maybe she would upgrade or her music would evolve. She came out with rubbish.
Eating that one they dance so.
oh. You're blocking me now. Want to go and draw? My name is Amarachi. You want to disturb my class in JSS1. And then this is success.
No, she's the one. Picture with come. Oh my goodness.
Okay, today is Salvation's passing out parade. And we are the NYSC Secretariat. Good morning. Today is my passing out parade. And I'm climbing up. Hi guys, so I am back from my POP. I'm so sorry I couldn't vlog everything. I was actually tensed because remember when we started this vlog, I told you guys that they gave me a query. So I was expecting that I hear my name, but no, I already took it to God. But I was like, okay, what if it happens? How am I gonna keep my face? Bravo. I am back to Port Harcourt. It's actually very hot here. I'd have to be forced to find myself while I talk to you. Anyways, this is a Ebonyi magazine. Ebonyi copper. That's what the heading says. That's weird. Okay. Anyways, so yesterday, my friend Iris, you're probably going to watch this. Yeah. She had already told me like earlier, that was when we hanged out on Friday. My PUP was on Friday, that she had a gift for me, and I was like, okay. I was super excited. She called me already when I was like leaving and told me that when I get to the park I should let her know so she can come and give it to me. And then when I got to the park, I told her that I arrived, and then before you know, I saw somebody with this. Enough of the talk. Let's see what she got for me. I think I know what it is, but I just want to see for myself. So let's do this. You know that funny enough, this was like my birthday wish list. I wanted a sketch pad. I even texted somebody and told the person that I wanted a sketch pad for him to make a sketch pad. And she got me this. I was actually looking for a way to get a sketch pad like when I returned, because I want to do more of watercolor paintings on my YouTube channel and all of that stuff. So whew, thank you, Iris. I love you so much. Guess what? There is a second gift. I think I'm going to marry this girl. This is so beautiful, and it's so thoughtful of her to actually get this for me. Like, this is the best thing that you can ever do to me. Like, you get me? This is beautiful. Iris, I know you're watching this, but thank you so much. This heat is not doing justice to me right now, but I am so happy. This is a palette, in case you do not know. This is where I get to mix my colors, and she got me like nice set of brushes, so thank you very much. Brushes are very expensive. Like a pack of brush can be 15,000, 20,000 depending on the quality. So this is very thoughtful of her. You can see artist brush with wooden board. So I love this. Oh, last but not the least, this is watercolor. It looks like acrylic, but please, let's just, this girl is so amazing. This is very thoughtful of her to get me like a whole pack of this. Let me make a video. The quality of this sketch pack is actually top notch. I've not opened the colors yet, but I don't think I need to. Maybe when I want to paint, but oh my god, it is top notch. Like the ones I've been seeing on YouTube, the paper looks so hard. I want to say thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for giving me a friend like Iris. Okay, there's light now. So I'm going to try to be fast as possible. On to the next. We're going to be talking about I'm going to talking about how I got a query. So December, I think 8th, that was when I left Ebonyi State. My reasons were I had finished uploading scores, marking scripts, and I was very sick October before for 3 weeks, and I lost a lot of weight. I don't know, I thought I was going to die. Actually, yes, that's how bad it was, and I don't think sickness has ever made me gasp for air. I couldn't walk. It was really, I don't know what kind of typhoid it was, but I didn't even do a test because I was so weak to climb bike to go to town, because it's like a 30 minutes journey to go to town. So as soon as I was done with my duties, I said I was going to go back to Port Harcourt. I wanted to stay, but I mean, like there was no money again. I wouldn't say I was broke, but I was doing a lot of savings last year, so I had already exhausted the money that I kept for my upkeep. So I just wanted to go back. I please let me not stutter, but it was hard. It was really difficult for me. So as soon as I was done with my duties, I left, and I did bad by not informing my school that I was traveling, and also my LGI. When I reached Port Harcourt, I got a message from the liaison officer in school, person that is in charge of the NYSC or youth corps members, something in my school, and then he sent a message. The message was, you know, when you send a message and you don't want a reply, it doesn't come off like the person wants to have a conversation with you. The person just wants to tell you that this is what he has decided to do, and I didn't know how to address that message at that point, so I just left it there. Only for me, on Monday, I received a message from my colleague, a junior comment. He said that if we do not apologize, that he's going to report us to the LGI. And I don't want to say I have pride, but I didn't want to apologize because I finished everything that I was doing. So I do not know what I still want to stay in school for 1 week for. I mean, I get that maybe they want to use that 1 week to do everything that needs to be done, but come on. I needed that rest, and I did bad by not informing them that I want to leave, because I always do that, but I don't know, I was just nonchalant, plus I'm already passing out January, so I just, put it aside. But little did I know that this man took it serious to the next level. So he reported us, and I got a call from my LGI, and she was like, when you come back, come and get your query. And I was like, okay, no problem. Since it's her, we can do this. We can parole. You get me? I just took it to God in prayer, but I was just like, if you watch my Instagram videos, my vlogs on my whole NYSC journey, you would see that I have been through a lot in that school, and I'm not the kind of person that wants to count favors of what I've done for somebody and all of that, but let's just leave that part. So fast forward to January, I got back and I wanted to go and do my clearance, only for me to check for my files, because when you go for your clearance, you look for your files, only for me to check my files, and I didn't see my name. I waited for the lady to come. That's the LGI. And when she came, I told her that okay, I'm from Cassie Brown Memorial Schools, and then I was being served the query. So she asked me why did I travel, and I explained things to her, and she was like, she's not really happy about the situation. That I mean, that was festive period, so people were allowed to travel, and the fact that you finished your duties, but it wasn't her that they reported to the zonal inspector. Now in my head I was like, okay, the man wouldn't have gone to DG to report so that we'll know that he has connection. So she said we should answer the query, and then we answered the query, wrote a letter because they wanted to hear our own side of the story. So I told them my own side of the story, and I answered the query. The witchcraft aspect about this matter is that it was 2 queries though. How many queries do you need before they give you an extension? And then I was sitting on the line, on the edge, because I'm passing out January 23rd. So isn't this satanic witchcraft, demonic manipulation from the pettiest pit of the hell fire? So she said it was 2 queries though. The first one is we traveled, we didn't do our duties, and I for some reasons I wanted to see what I didn't do, because I have my own personal laptop, and I will not be so wicked not to do my duties, and I will just travel. But the school never showed us any of that anyways, like the duty that we didn't do. The only thing I know is I didn't fill the diary. That was because that 7th week to 8th week I wasn't feeling too well. I was down. Like everybody in school knew I was down. I lost weight. My clothes were not sizing me. It was bad. And the way I lose weight, if I'm sick for a day, I drop. Like it comes instantly. That's how my body loses weight so fast. But it's very hard for me to gain weight. Don't know why. And then the second query was that we lied to him to collect a clearance form. When on a normal, before I travel or before I go for midterm break, I used to say, okay, give me my clearance form, sir. I won't start coming. It's not going to be nice for me to start coming to the village to pick up my clearance form, and then I come back again to Echiaba, because that's going to be like 4,000 naira transport or double. As if this bike man, because sorry, I don't want to say anything about Ebonyi people, Ebonyi State people. Let me just keep quiet like this. That's if these people do not want to use your head or be wicked. So she didn't want to give us a second grade. She said that like we should pray that the zonal inspector doesn't ask for that second query. So I went back to God in prayer. It's finished. My friends were like, okay, just calm down, nothing's going to happen. I even called some people because also I had connection. So I called my connections, and then they told me that nothing was going to happen. But I'm the kind of person that is always I am always easily tensed, and is very, very, that's just how I am. I'm always very tensed. I went back to school. I was just, I was pissed. I was very pissed, but it wasn't worth it. And I didn't want to do anything that, not like I was scared, but I just wanted to just stay in my space. Another thing that got me pissed was I know 2 core members that were in that school, and they did worse. It was just this one mistake. The school gave us a query. So I wanted to ask the school, what of these people? Why is it that you guys never give them a query? It was not only me, we're 4. I don't want to mention their names, but probably they'll watch this and be laughing. So yes. So fast forward to the day of my POP. I was tensed. Like my president, I was at ESCO, so my president, so I work hand in hand with the president in one way or the other. In one way or the other, so, I was a public relations officer, so I was my president that day, and I was like, girl, I am so tense. And she was like, okay, they dropped some names. Did you see your name there? I told her no. She said that, okay, that means you don't have any issue. I saw someone with an extension, and I was like, there's always at this left hand side, there's always somebody here that's always telling you crazy things, and then at this right hand, there's always somebody that's always telling you to calm down. I don't know if you get me, but I'm not going to say anything. You understand? If you know, you know. So this person here was like, that could be you, that can be you. prepare. And I was shaking. Like my friend could see how I was shaking. My number is 202, so my number was like the first 20 they were calling, so they were calling it serially, and so when they were like calling and then they got to 202. I was like 202, and then I marched to the front. Even when I wanted to sign, I was like waiting for them to tell me. I'm not going to say it's wow. You know what? I was waiting for them to tell me. So I signed, and then I collected my certificates. I said, God, to God be the glory. Like the way my body just became so calm. I was so happy. I'm so grateful to God. You know, let's leave the query part aside. But if I were to have an extension, I wouldn't come back to serve, because it wouldn't have made any sense at all for me to suffer in Ebonyi State. The suffer I suffered in that place. I don't want to like say bad things about the states or my PPA. My PPA is a wonderful place. I just wish they'll pay core members more, because I mean, there's money, there's ego in that school. Even if they believe that there's no money, but I believe there's money in that school. So my school is actually a private school, and like I don't talk about how much they pay, but it's I put the school out all the time whenever I have the chance to. So when I was staying there, we had lights, we had solar, like 24 hours lights. It's very rare for the light to go off. And then we have Wi-Fi. I said it's my first vlog on Instagram when I was talking about my PPA. And then there was a fridge. There's still a fridge. We have accommodation and all of that. So it was a beautiful journey. It's just that I couldn't just stay there. I don't see myself being a teacher. For me, it's stressful. So I give it out to all the teachers out there. You guys are amazing. I don't know how you do it, but you are. I might not see the good in this for now, but I know in the long run it's going to go a long way for me. So from now on, we'll be moving talking about art. So it's just basically art. You're going to be seeing my process of how I arrived at art spaces and all of that. But all the same, I think I just want to use this opportunity to thank God for taking me there, and for the beautiful and amazing people I met there. Yeah, so in one way or the other, I did enjoy Ebonyi State, but I'm just grateful to God forever. This girl is grateful. What's next? People are going to start asking me what's next after NYSC. What's next? What's your plan, bro? Before I went for youth service, I had already started doing my things on my own. I'd already started making money in one way or the other. Right from like university, I was writing projects. There's nothing really much after NYSC. I have already started this journey. So it's just that I'm launching my brand soon, Talia's Illustration. Yes, so it's maybe in my next vlog we're going to talk about Talia's Illustration and my whole idea behind it. So it's just an arts brand, and more things will keep on coming. So thank you if you have watched. If you have been able to watch to this minute time, I want to tell you thank you for hearing all my rants, and this and that. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I promise to stay consistent and give you guys what I promised to give you. So bye.